You have really tanky champions in the top lane, melee supports, AD and high damage mids with physical damage junglers. They are so close to each other as far as overall style goes that it's really just going to be about who the better team is.
In terms of lane matchups, early game, does that favor one particular composition more than the other? Because that was something that was very pivotal in game 4, and one great team
here for Bengi to storm once again back into the game when SKT need him most.
A big reason for SK Telecom to win their 3rd World Championship. You guys know how to vote. It was down to 52% and 48%. Who takes the title? Who will be your world champion?
Or for this game to start.
Ha! Proved you wrong. Now they start making noise. I agree with you as far as the early jungle paths go, though. Look at this, both junglers actually doing buff starts, because I think they're guarding against the big play from the opponent, trying to go and catch them at a second buff.
We touched on this, what feels like 5 hours ago, but technically, Faker's Victor has a significantly better win-loss ratio than Crowns. Again, that helps being on a more winninger team. And we'll see how Faker handles Victor against what is considered to be the world's best Victor.
SKT are the winningest team in Worlds history.
Yeah,
Yet all that matters is this one game.
Exactly, and they've also lost more games at this World Championship than ever before. This is now their 6th loss was what happened last game, but still, it just matters how many games they're able to win.
Crazy to think that Samsung have lost 3 games to this World Championship to get to this point. A slightly favorable playoff bracket where they just ran through it. Faker this time round gets his hands on one of those mini Raptors.
Yes, Faker versus the mini Raptors. Success.
He's technically 1-2. He's got a losing record against them. Just saying. From what we've caught on camera.
All right, there's the first jungler spotted on the ward. Ambition is seen at the Raptor camp, and Bengi's moving bottom while the mid laner is training.
Who's gonna get it? Crown's looking noxious blast.
We're gonna go all in and kill him.
We've got to jump bottom. Ruler is gonna be in trouble. JJ's running for his life. First blood picked up by Wolf.
Wow! Bengi comes back into the series, grabs first blood.
However, which isn't the greatest distribution of gold, and Faker's down both summoner spells. Here comes Ambition!
Ambition's running in, Gravity fields up, that will stun Ambition under the tower. Kill is secured, but Ambition loses his life.
Bengi got in experience range there, and he's going to be able to take up these minions. Wolf roaming! More action!
Here comes Bengi and Wolf. Crown's going to sidestep and dodge. He will get stunned up by the concussive blows. SK Telecom, 3 kills to 1.
And they jump out the gate, countering Samsung's play in the mid lane. Bengi arrives. Wolf is the main Roman.
Has smited Samsung's Wolf Spirit.
Level 3.
Oh, a lot of damage onto Faker. Those twin fangs, chunky dogs, and Samsung Galaxy.
One of the most insulting things is a jungler smiting your Wolf Camp Spirit that early in the game. As it will see, as soon as Ambition goes back to farm, and Ambition didn't have vision, so he didn't take that opportunity to go in and counter jungle Bengi, even though they already had the vision down. They already had pink wards. So Bengi
get the melee supports. We're much more likely to see ganks in the bottom side, which means ward control in that half of the map becomes more important.
Talking about all the... Too much on the line, too risky. Bang is being pushed away. Ruler and JJ using that ranged poke, those tongue lashes to their advantage. They're playing fairly defensively. Pulling Faker, but unfortunately he's donated a kill thanks to that tower dive in the end of the lane.
And notice how both junglers are hovering around the mid lane for that action, fighting over the Raptors now, as Bengi claims the small ones.
Yep, throwing it back and forth.
He doesn't have smite though for the big.
Cube loses the trade thanks to the subjugates. And Duke is already winning this trade. Tiamat into Barmy Cinder. No
people the game. He's going to be shoved in for the rest of it.
Oh, sneaky play here from Bengi to try and steal this away under their nose.
Back if he needs to retreat.
A lot of damage onto Bengi. Crown's posted up for this one. Flash away. Curtain Call still in range. The Miasma will block the movement. Curtain Call! Kill for Ruler. Sure, it's doubly covered.
And KorJJ keeps getting cut off right here. He was a little lucky, actually. They didn't have vision on Ambition because they put all in.
Ooh,
whiff on the arrow.
This goes wide. Unbreakable wall comes up, and Wolf backs to
Almost scared to make moves at times because they know that Ambition was just on the top side. So you have to assume that there are wards in there as well and work around that information that's been given over. Now, Bengi again going in on Crown.
Very aggressive, uses full complemented abilities. Happening on the bottom half of the map. There's a Abyssal Voyage. He's going to deliver KorJJ and Ambition. Flash away from Bang. He gets gobbled up from the tongue lashing. Will go down. Root in place, not going to lock down Wolf. But Crown has roamed, and Wolf gets the kill.
And that's the KorJJ playmaking right there on Tahm Kench. The instant ease hits.
Talk about on the analyst test, Officio mentioned one of the ways through SKT is so much early armor penetration with that gold. And he's definitely set up to make plays, but SKT looking to go on the offensive.
KorJJ is devoured.
Ambition is here.
Ambition's running in, teleport coming down for Duke. Cubase doesn't have his available, but KorJJ is already killed. Faker was there to join the party. Cubase continues to pressure in the bottom inner turret, and Bang's Ash Arrows have not been the greatest thus far.
Well, he wanted to hit the arrow. Abyssal Voyage play is huge, and they're actually pinging.
Oh, Rula's in trouble. Bang's gonna throw down the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. That gets the stun. Flash and heal used by Rula. Bang managed.
So low, they just decide to call it off.
Oh, is this gonna turn it around?
Go for it now. Now they go for it. They delay.
Well, here comes KorJJ and Ambition. It's all about the long game.
Gorgeous play.
Bang will
they
get
can
right
hit him.
down.
Man.
Their ADC jungler up top. I think they should get that tower. Yes, we'll take it very short.
The tables have turned. This time around, it's SKT racking up the extra early Drakes. The slight early gold lead. But the only difference is 2 Cloud Drakes for SKT. Now they're bound bottom though, and
Yubei is gonna try taxi away. No room for error for Samsung Galaxy. Luckily, they've got long-range engage. Ambition looking for Faker. Faker's rooted down. Curtain Call will miss a stationary target. The Devourer comes up. And that will at least get an escape route. Faker, a little lucky Rula didn't connect that shot.
Yeah.
Now the tower's under pressure.
Trying to zone out the engage from the left side while the minion wave comes up there, but the victor.
These team fights are very fun to theory craft. With all well,
KorJJ, he hasn't used the Grey Help yet. Glacial Fissure slows down Samsung Galaxy. It was SKT that initiated. The Crystal Arrow has already been used. No teleports or follow-up.
Absolutely agree. And as far as the map right now, they might catch Faker.
Faker's the target, but he tries to turn it around. Defensive flash from Rula. Faker is shut down. Rula gets the kill. Teleport's completed for Duke as well as Cubase. Unbreakable is up. Ash Arrow stuns up KorJJ. That's not the most important target. Petrifying Gaze flashed away from. Duke is caught down. KorJJ licks him to death. The tower is the focus, and Samsung have the advantage.
Massive catch, and it's as Faker is trying to get aggressive onto Ruler. He does not have the burst this time. They get the mid lane turret, and they can help bring back.
And they are going to be able to claim one for themselves. The interesting thing about the Cloud Drakes, though, you can't
of mistakes that allowed SKT to accelerate what they wanted to.
And even though there is this gold lead for Samsung, it's so slight that it's more about completing items and actually getting back out onto the field.
Ambition didn't even use his Ragnarok. New
Breakable, and they're able to weather the storm. Now they have a huge advantage. Their Ash Arrow still available to make a pick.
Ambition
not the
holding on
Olaf,
to
though.
as long as he can. Here comes KorJJ. Kick back. Ambition now throws down the Ragnarok. No Devour just yet, but this will relies on the Infernal Drake.
Cancel.
Secured by SKT. Ash Arrow onto Crown. KorJJ eats him, then flashes away. Crown survives with his life. TP wasted and dragon to SKT.
They got into the red quadrant, placed the wards, and now they're actually trying to see them.
They're scouted.
They are indeed. Hawk shot comes out. Abyssal Voyage was used, so I think KorJJ jumped over the back of the pit. Ambition once again holding onto that Ragnarok, waiting for the Devour. Gravity Field holds him in place, but
these two teams, the entire year of every team that's been eliminated from Worlds, all watching and waiting. Oh, Bengi going in for a little duel there with Ambition.
Trading a little bit back and forth. Gonna kill the Invisible Ward. Will regen.
Faker's ghosting.
Ash Arrow, where will it go? Bang, looking for the target, connects.
They burst.
JJ stunned out. Bengi is gonna kick him backwards. Core JJ's down. Teleport cancelled again by Cuvée.
So big for them to also get the teleport out there in addition to the kill for SKT, and they're starting to close in. Now Kench does.
Yeah.
That's what Bang is thinking. All right, they're not.
Oh, Crown is really low.
A lot of damage from the Chaos Storm. Core JJ is gonna gobble him up. That will block the next few ticks, and it's coming apart at the hinges. SKT getting more and more and more.
Oh, the Baron Pit, and they're not looking to burst it down. It's actually Samsung who is pushing back up towards the mid lane because Faker's in the side wave.
Well, this time around, Wolf is not there to block off the curtain call. The final shot from Whisper is being held a very long time, finally blocked off. Here comes Bengi, kicks back
for the kick.
There's no Ragnarok, loses his life. They've traded jungler for jungler. They only send Wolf away. Cubate's caught up on the gravity field, forced to flash defensively, trading lives of junglers and a few ultimates as well.
And where will the advantages trigger over? Junglers trade their lives because Bengi walks through for a kick while taking her.
And for this brush to try and make a brush play on Samsung, not gonna work though, and they lose out on a bit of the time where they did have some momentum.
He gets devoured by Core JJ's in so much trouble. Flashes away to safety. Curtain call not up, and Core JJ dies.
Baron at half, and they have the vision control.
Here comes Cuvée and Crown. Petrifying Gaze is available. It's now a 2 versus 4. Flash!
Oh, into the
Crown is in so much trouble. Concussive blows. Get to Petrifying Gaze. That's just going to delay the inevitable. Crown goes down!
Crown flashes in a line, and SKT punished heavily.
No flash over the wall for an Elder Drake steal on the Olaf. Huge swing.
It's just such a tough toss. Crown's gone up top.
30 seconds left on this Elder Drake, so Samsung really don't want to get engaged in a fight, but they also really don't want to lose 2 inhibitors, so they might
jump onto Bang.
Let's take a look. Unbreakable Wills up on the front line. Ambition not going to use the Ragnarok or the Ghost. Curtain call.
Down.
Not going to be enough to really bother SK Telecom. Wolf sidesteps into the fight. Well, Faker's played on the front foot. Faker's flashed aggressively with ultimates all day long.
Keep your eyes on Tom Kench though, because Core J
Baron right now.
Teleport
They know
comes
it.
in.
Olaf can't run through to steal.
The Baron's already secured. Taken by SK Telecom. Cuvée finishes off the TP. Turns around to try and help protect Ruler. Chaos Storm will allow Ambition to...
And
they're
Casio
closing
trying to
in the
get a pick. He's not there to clear the mid lane wave.
Faker is even going to just a moment or two as that inhib falls. SKT, they now turn their attention to the top lane. Bang takes a lot of damage, but it's Ruler that's forced to be devoured. Cuvée uses the verdict to buy some time. His GA is popped. Crown's looking for a target to use the Petrifying Gaze. Chaos Storm is almost up for Faker. The second inhibitor falls, and SKT back away.
So they don't have to desperately engage. With the triple melee team composition, it's very hard to walk through SKT, as we've seen time and time again in this game. But with the Baron buff, the 13,000 gold, SKT are trying to push for the championship.
And there's 3 extra lives on SKT as they look for their 3rd championship. 3 Guardian Angels up and available to the 1 of Samsung Galaxy. Cubate's running away. Faker's chasing him down with the Super Minions now onto the Nexus turrets. Samsung have to respond. Curtain call to buy some time, but it only connects onto Duke. Ambition's not used the Ragnarok or the Ghost just yet. Nexus turret is under threat. A 3rd inhibitor falls, and SK Telecom...
the base while they take this Elder Dragon to return to claim their prize.
Now we were talking about
Samsung's team composition. The arrow this time goes between the goalposts. Cubate's under threat. Deadly flourish as Samsung are under pressure. This is buying time for those super minions to pour in. Kick around. Crown's able to flash so he doesn't get caught, but Cubate's down.
And it's a war of attrition. They're just waiting for wrecking them in a fight.
Duke flashes forward, chomps down to kill Crown. SK Telecom have got 2, make that 3 kills. The curtain call is a fitting end to the World Championship as Samsung Galaxy are being dove under their tower. SK Telecom have overcome every challenge. They are the undisputed best team in the world. The SKT reign continues. They win their 3rd World Championship.
And You better believe the crowd's giving a standing ovation after that one. This was an incredible...
Elation as much as relief on their faces at the end of that 5-game series.
And so much respect for the players on Samsung Galaxy. The run that they have made this year is incredible.
Glimpse of the runners-up as SK Telecom hoist the Summoners Cup, your world champions for 2016.
Six and a half hours after taking the stage for the finals, SKT is able to win this grueling